Nobody. Okay, I start with a project that is in this moment on my table. We are working in this project. It's a project, it's in the middle of the city. It's a competition that I won last year. It's me. No? Okay. This is Barcelona. I don't know if you know Barcelona, but it's the old city. This is the Ramblas. And the market, the Boqueria, the main market in Barcelona. And behind the market, there is a parking, you will see, it's a piece of the city completely destroyed. It was an old convent was here. They destroyed in Franco time. They destroyed in this moment, it's a piece of Barcelona that is broken, no? And the competition was to build here a new school of design, housing, and underneath of the square, a big parking that now you feel and you find up. You see, this is the market. This is an old hospital that in this moment, in this hospital is, you can find the school of the design that, and they asked to remove the school of design in this part of here, and in this other part, housing. And you see, this is the parking that now exists with all the tracks that serve the market. In a way, this enormous piece of the city now is the back part, the garbage park of the Boqueria, no? And the competition was to transform this in a square, to transform that in the front part of the Boqueria, no? We have here now a passage. No? The Boqueria is connected to the Ramblas from this square and this door and two passages, one here and one here. No? And when I started the project, observing the old city, I realized that all these public spaces was a small one. No? You see this one, you see this. All was a small, never, no one square was so big like the square that proposed me, no? Back. Yeah. The only square that you find in the old city with the same dimension, more or less, is the Plaza Real, no? This one, with this strong geometry, was not the geometry you find in the old city. And as you know, the Plaza Real is a plaza that in a time was built for the high society of Barcelona, with this regular geometry. And I decided not to do the same in my place, no? So I don't want, because they asked me one facade to other facade, no? And in a way, was to transform the square like a square with a facade with strong geometry. This is the program of the competition, no? And I start to study the place, observing the movement of the people, no? This is the passage that no, this is the Boqueria, is the view from this passage, no? That is the passage that connect the Boqueria with the La Ramblas, no? And the competition proposed me to build the housing here, no? With this geometry like La Plaza Real. Here one building and here another building. Doing a square like strong geometry or precise geometry. And I decided, when I passed this passage, I said, the thing that I want to see after to pass the passage, for sure is not to see a facade that closes this view, no, with a new facade on new housing, no? And I decided to remove the piece of housing that they asked me to put here, to remove in the center of the square, no? And permit to pass, no, the people, no, like now, to leave the people, make the promenade that they are accustomed to do, no? And also to leave the view, in a way, this project has been done following the perspective, following the movement of the people, no? And this is, again, the view from this square, no? To the new public space here, no? And you see the housing here, no? The new housing is in front of the square, and also destroying this housing, no? And it's this and this, no? I don't know. Sorry, my English, because I have been teaching in Roma with Italian, and for time I didn't speak in English. I suppose it will come. No, okay. It's only to explain that this project has been done following, trying to be the continuity of the city, no? And this is the space, you see, the parking, all the tracks, and here is the housing, and here is the new school, no? And, okay, next one. And the other facade that is protected, but it's not, with no quality, in a way it's a square that have two facades. No, sorry. This facade, it's terrible, it's the back part. Now I have the commission also to transform this facade. And the other one is this one. And the two rest is what's the two that I made with the project, no? And, okay. And you see here, I show you the movement. Here there is a passage also, and I continue the passage underneath my building, and this piece of the building, when it's facing the passage, I make the building in cantilever to permit to have the perspective. Also, when you pass from here, the building don't arrive at the land, also to permit the movement and also the perspective. And also here, this is the new school. And the new school, the thing that I wanted from the beginning is not to face the square, no? It's make the building to provoke the movement, no? The rotation. And also because the school now is here, no? It's in the old building that I showed you before, no? And I pass here. Yeah, okay, here is better. No, this is the school now. No, and the student move in this street. This is the hospital street. And I suppose that after the construction of this square is going to be full of tourists, no? And I said, I don't want to mix the student with the tourists, no? And for that reason, I make this movement of the building, open the door in this direction, no? And all the movement of the building is looking this area, no? In a way, taking a part of the tourists of the Rambla, of the Boqueria, no? You understand that better later, no? This is with this drawing we won the competition. You see clear my intention, no? In a way, this is the housing that I follow the rhythm of the housing in the whole city, no? And this is the building on the new school that in a way the scale is much more bigger, no? The scale that I give is a domestic scale. Here I try to be more sculptural, more monumental. In a way, this is a public building that represents the School of Design. Barcelona is well known for the design. I thought that was like how here I want to be more anonymous, no? Here I like to be seen, no? And you see how all the building try to make movement to bring the people in this direction, and I broken the building here to permit to make the entrance, no? I will see later, no. Here is the how the first floor, no? And also the school permit the movement of the people inside, no? Here you see that it's following the passage. Here also you can follow the passage in the middle of the building, no? The ramps was done by the program of the competition, no? Because underneath of the square is the parking, and they didn't want to show the ramps, not to show the stairs, and they asked us to make the stairs, the elevator, all inside our buildings, no? The same with the ramp of the parking underneath. This is the same view that I show you before the project, now with the project, no? You see how the housing permits the view like before, and this, no, because when I say, the thing that I want to see is not a facade, maybe the soleil, no, the sun, trees with sun, no? And also this, if the passage is a game of dark and sun, no? I follow also this, the rhythm, no? Again here, when I pass the passage, it's not shown here, but this piece of building don't arrive at the land, no? Go up to show the view, no? And also, when from the square, the housing, you see, no? This housing follow the scale of the whole city, in contraposition of the design, the School of Design, that the scale is much more bigger, no? But the School of Design, when arrive at the old city, but don't feel in front of the open space, that start to connect with the street, start also to make the whole in a small scale, no? And flat, you will see later. No? This is the housing, no? And also, I follow the scale, I follow the domestic scale, no? But I wanted to be more lúdico. ¿Cómo dices lúdico? More, okay, no so rigid, no? In a way before they can, not to be boring, they use the ornaments. Nowadays, we don't, our normal ornaments is the game with the movement of the windows, no? And the same way that I play with the position of the window, also I give more vibration with the different, in this, facade. No, the windows of the living room go up, go. Yeah, in cantilever a little, no? In contraposition, the window of the bedroom go inside, no? And that gives this small vibration, no? In the two directions, in this direction and also in the other, no? Okay. And that is, you see the passage also. And when and it's a normal building. It's not, but it's like a sculpture that I modulate the building, follow the perspective, the movement of the people, and that's all. And the result is the result. That's it. No? No? It's this. And you see, this small movement also is to permit the perspective. Every movement that we make is only to give perspective, to permit the people to pass, like always. Okay, and now I'm going to explain this building. How I say before, no? All the movement that I permit facing the square, when I arrive to connect with the street, no? I am more quiet, flat, with a smaller dimensions, no? Not to be part of the mass of the volume of the whole city. The program, the building, it's very, it's not easy. It's two alas, yeah? Wings. Two wings with an open space inside, connected with ramps. And, well, and in this part, following the volume of the whole city. And I take in advantage of the different level of this, because they gave us more than a meter of land to plant trees over the parking, no? And that permit me to make the two wings in different level and to connect with this kind of ramps, no? And the ramps, because all the building don't have really windows, no? The windows are with a brisole that give the building like more massive, no? Much more abstract. And the only halls that exist at the terrace at the end of each ramp, no? And the ramps are not one over the other. It's one with a small movement to give this rhythm of the terrace. Now you see the first models, no? You see like the windows are behind this brisole, no? And this is the terrace that are halls that from the exterior you see, you trespass with the view of the building. Oh, this is okay, you see this kind of terrace and the working model, no, to show this different. And this is the brisole. These are the interior of the classroom. You see the two wings with the ramp, and you see how this small movement of the ramps that permit this is the terrace at the end of each time of the movement, no? And this is the building. We make the building with this program are real, are completely real with the program, with the light, natural light, how the building from the day are more massive, and at the night, when appear the light from inside to outside, become more fragile, weak, no? It's this kind, two lecture of the building, no? And the model that we present in the competition before the new commission of the end of this, de la Boqueria, no? And you see how the new building don't want to be more higher, because the height was free, but I wanted to be part of the old city, no? Like to be here always, no? And now we receive the commission to finish the Boqueria after the square, no? Because now it's full of elevators and, you know, full of tracks, and now all the carga y descarga, ¿cómo dices? Loading. Is done from underneath, no? And okay, we propose to follow the corridors, no? To have the view from one part to the other, no? And we make another corridor here for the position of the elevator, but nothing nothing stopped the view from the corridor to the new square, no? And this, no? And the problem, because in a way this market is not a building, no? Was an old square and never finished, and they construct this kind of a structure of roof and appear the market, no? But in a way, this facade is not a facade now. There is a tent that protects for the wind and the shower, the rain. It's not my day, huh? And I propose, because this new building that is awful, I wanted to arise, to put this building in second term, no? But I had a limit I couldn't make it much more bigger, the Boqueria, no? And I decided to make this roof more in a scale of a market open air, no? When you go in Italy and you see a market in the squares, or more a scale of human scale, not the scale of these buildings, this market, the old market, no? And that permit me also not to build a facade, because with this scale, the wind stop, and also the rain, that now is the problem, that the rain and the water, when rain enter to the market. And also, first I tried to follow this rhythm, no? But when I pass here, it was not beautiful to build like a house here, no? And I tried to change the rhythm, and like that I pass in front of this building very quiet, no? With no making this building like a center, no? And this was the project, no? And also, sorry. Oh no, okay. And also, again, following the movement, no? This a street, another street, and the boqueria and the roof follow this movement. This is paradas. Stands, no? And here is only roof, no? Also to permit the movement, no? Mm? And again, following the view, no? This is this street and this street, no? One and the other. And when the roof facing this street, I make a small movement of the roof to close the boqueria, no? You see, this the roof facing the street have this movement, no? They close, no? And again with the other, no? Here, with the other street. And that make a more definition of the space of the market, no? You see, no? And the structure is still, instead to make like a portico, no? It's only one pillar, no? And that support the, yeah, is this? Ah, sorry. No. And you see how the scale is more human scale, no? It's not like a building, and I didn't make a facade, no? A limit of the market, like a box, no? Like something closed, no? I give more this area, atmosphere of stands in open air, no?